And welcome back to Let's Play Eye of the Beholder. Last episode, you didn't miss a thing. We just created our party. That was it, and it was, in many respects, quite a painful endeavour. This episode, we're actually going to play the game. And we start off, we find some rocks. We have a party that we probably should take a moment to get together. Now, we're going to grab these lockpicks, and this is a thief, but we're not really going to use her. Let's see, we need to memorize Blackwell's spells. We want Magic Missile and Acid Arrow, and that's all he's got. He's pretty useless for the time being. Lyra is going to be even more useless because she's going to level more slowly than Blackwell, but hopefully by the end of it she's going to have a decent number of spells. We also want to Pray and Herb. Herbert, you're going to have Cure Light Wounds and a whole person. Give you a Flame Blade while you're up in the front row, I reckon. And you're also going to have a Bless, and that's all you get. And finally, Lyra, you're going to Cure. You're going to be a bit of a heal bot. Also, a Detect Magic, and that's all you've got. The rest will gain our spells, and we're going to face off against our first vicious, terrifying enemy. To merely gaze upon it is to go mad. I give you the Kobold. And there it went. This rune is unrecognized. If we had, I think it's a dwarf in the party that could read that. I think it says turn back or something. I honestly don't. I've never played with a dwarf. Well, not never. I played once with a dwarf playing the very first game, and I've realized I haven't set my timer going because that's just the kind of genius I am. There we go. Did play once with a dwarf named Stumpy playing the third game, so I'd start with an axe. Before I realised that you could find an axe, because I was fucking 10 at the time. More kobolds! Magic Missile. Oh, we'll let them gather up first. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. And again. And Black will finish him off. Or fail horribly. Mage Scroll of Detect Magic. Now we want to... We'll read this. Commission and Letter of Marque. This document is a binding commission of service to the Lords and Sovereign City of Waterdeep. The bearers of this document are agents of the Lords of Waterdeep and are granted full rights of passage beneath the City of Waterdeep. Any who would dare interfere risk the full penalty of our wrath. Information has been presented to us that there is a plot afoot in our city. Evidence points to the sewers that run beneath Waterdeep. We have no information about the exact nature of the threat, but we feel the urgency is grave. We commission you to find the nature of the danger and to destroy it if you are able. You are granted full rights of mark. All treasures, artifacts, or other valuables are yours by right of conquest. This writ is made legal and binding by our mark this 5th day of Marbenoth in the Year of Shadows. The trouble I have with this letter is you can't prove your own authority. And so really, this letter is official because we say so. Doesn't sit with me. Now, none of you are wearing anything magical, are you? We're also going to just scribe that. Okay, well apparently he's got it. Can she scribe from his inventory? Okay, well apparently they both have Detect Magic. Now I think she could use piercing weapons, which she wouldn't normally be able to do in any other Dungeons and Dragons game because of her class. But, hey, sense, who needs it? And we've got more of these cute little worm guys. Okay, so Herbert West and Lyra both leveled. Oh, well, you've exhausted your spells. Magic Missile! And more daggers. That's the special quest for this level. I think Ginzu is +2. Do not recall. care factor's pretty low though in any event. Bless and armor. Now, scribe. Yep, you can scribe armor. And okay, do we have a button for this? No. Apparently we have to find some other way of opening it. Oh, maybe we open it from the other side. Probably do. I have played this before, but not for about a year. And magic missile. And you're just gonna do some healing while we're taking such a beating. You know what, let's buff while we're running through all of this. Oh, we're still stuck. Now, she doesn't have any spells. She needs to rest. And there you go, all your projectiles are now pointy. I'm gonna grab some rocks though. We don't need them at any point in this game. We do in the next game, but for this game we just want to have things to throw at people. Because, well, who needs a reason to throw something at someone really in this day and age? Yeah, that's the door that... No, that's not the door that we were just at. Okay, oh, I saw that. Okay, that's the door that we were just at. And this is the way that we were exploring. Stop going to your spellbook. Now, the more of these metallic projectiles we get, the better we'll do later on. There's a part in the game where you've got to stick them in an alcove, and each one opens another tile of map, and so the more you've got, the better, really. Stop opening your spellbook. That's that guy, and that's the end of the level. Now, because we don't have a rogue yet, Aurelia's going to carry our arrows, and we're also going to put the food there. Oh, hello. I'll always take experience. Just quickly check along here, make sure I haven't missed anything. Nope. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Now, this is not the the abandonware copy that I have, but apparently GOG hasn't hacked their copy protection. So I need to go and check the manual, and I will be right back once I have dealt with this most heinous of enemies. Typing in a dark room, failing horribly. Bloody hell, just a second. That's better. Should be Hound. And Herbert's Bless spell expires. We have a key. We are going to not drop characters. We're going to check spells because people leveled. Not him apparently. I think it was the clerics. Yep. Does it mean we get third level spells? Not yet. So he's going to have another aid to help the front row, more healing, and she is going to get support magics basically, and yes, the healers are going to heal. That holy symbol Aurelia is carrying is purely for show. She's not going to be using that this game. I think if she hits the level cap she might get a Cure Light Wounds. I really don't give paladins much stock as magic users, but hey, they're a fighter that comes with spells, why not? So this one is, this is the strong shall pass, I think. Yep. Now we're just going to smack him. We're going to try. Now she's going to dual wield those. And we're not going to see that holy symbol again for a while. Now this is another reason why we hold on to those daggers. That's the secret quest for this level, is to put the daggers in the dagger shaped holes. Once you do that, then rations will appear at each of the dagger shaped holes through the level. So there's a bit of backtracking, but for those who like to complete the game, then yeah. Another key, that's the next door around. What have we got? That was an illusory wall perhaps? No, it was just me being an idiot. What else? Pretty sure that opens up again a bit later to reveal more. We'll close that. And we'll throw a rock. And we'll do that. Come grab rations because pressure plate fodder. And nothing in there, but we want that. And you can hear the something happening in the background. We're gonna go check out what's down the hole. Got a ladder, got a potion of healing, which is we have healing magic, but there is a point in the second game where we're going to desperately need those things, so we're going to be stockpiling early. Watch your step, that's where we just were. Now, was that opening? It was opening bits through here, which we are not able to explore fully just yet. Now, our first spinner, as you can see. So we came in that way. We're going to go this way first. Okay, so we want to cut through here. It looks like a travel marker. If you don't do that, then you get teleported back or you get spun around or something annoying. This game likes to troll. Now, I think that was Aurelia that just leveled. Yep, level 4. And how is she for hit points? Bloody hell, preferences. 33, so she got a good roll then. You go, girl. So that's another travel marker, or is that the same travel marker? I think it's the same travel marker. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. For the record, this sling is cursed. Don't bother with it. Oh. Now we have another dagger. Grab that rock. That's that thing that we didn't want. Can we trigger that? No, we've already done it. Okay, and leaving that there also gives you a good point of reference, I suppose. Mage Scroll of Shield. Because defensive magic. Not going to complain about that. Whoa, I just realised Blackwell's hurting. Cure light wounds. I love that. That's practically a full heal for a mage. Is that all the daggers for here? Yes. We're not going to be backtracking for all of those rations that we do get. And back we go. We should now be able to explore through here. Grab the last of... Oh no, it's not a new one. That's for a teleporter that we'll come to later on. I actually think that one takes us to a pretty deep level too. It probably goes to level 10. Nothing there. And... see? And if we go back, we'll find rations at each of the stops along the way. Potion of extra healing. Did we have a potion of vitality? Giant strength. Probably save that for the third game because my approach is that we need to put everything into strength since we don't have a thief in our party. That needs a gold key, I think. So we have to find a gold key. There's still a bit more to this level as well. You can hear zombies in the background. Possibly skeletons. Everything kind of sounds identical. We also should embark upon some inventory management, which I'll probably do off screen at the end of the episode. What have we got in here? We have a pressure plate. Bye-bye food. You have a room full of skeletons. And we fail miserably. We are, to an extent, doing it tough without a proper second fighter in the party. But that'll stop once we hit the dwarves. Once we hit the dwarves, we'll get a couple of decent fighters. And then we'll get a really good fighter after that. I think we're going to end up... We'll probably pick up a thief along the way. I reckon we'll end up with either... Probably the thief that we've just picked up. And Kiergar, who's the third of the dwarves that we're going to find. And he has a pretty awesome strength score. He's slow as all get out, but he's got... His other stats are good. What the hell does that do? No, this isn't the elevator that I was thinking of. Let's just buff and heal and more healing and more healing because, wow. And along here. And first rule of dungeoning, follow the left-hand wall. Have we found the key for that? No. We don't have anyone who can use those lockpicks either. No. Apparently only a thief can stick a pick in a lock. So, use that again. This should be where the elevator is. Yep. Blackwell and Lyra have leveled at least. So this will be our mage levels. You got third level? No. More magic missile. And you'll get Mel's acid arrow. Herb, have you leveled? No. Actually, yeah, why not? We're behind a closed door, let's get our spells back. And Blackwell again, a good roll. Double-digit hit points are always a good thing for a mage. Now, front row, helmets. I'm pretty sure these only protect against a critical hit. If that. I'm not even sure they do that, to be honest. Another axe, good for pressure plates. And a bow, we'll give that to probably Kiergar. No, we won't. We'll give that to whoever else we end up with. And Lyra, you can have that. Blackwell, rock. And yep, we miss a lot. It's where the high dex really was something I was aiming for. Scroll of invisibility, give that to her. It's more of a buff than anything. Scribe. No. Scribe. Visibility. More helmets. We're just going to pick these up because everyone's going to need them eventually. Now, axes, good for pressure plates, and there is one puzzle in the game where we do need to leave a weapon, so... And this is back out where the pit trap room was. So we'll close that. And now we're in the death section, which I think is basically just a room full of zombies. And a rock. We're going to grab the rock. Rocks are good. You got some health. As does he. And there's the key we need to finish the level. And with that, that level's done. Back on the entry level. Now we might as well run around and grab some of that food. No, we're nowhere near the food. Never mind. We're going to kill this guy though for experience. I said we're going to kill this guy for experience. And gradually find our way back to that locked door. Wherever the hell it was. Blackwell, you're going to keep that as your opener for the time being. I think that was a spinner there, was it? No, I'm just going crazy. Ignore the old guy. On the bright side, experience. We're getting it. Oh. I don't actually want them casting Turn Undead. It's quite annoying. Like, come back. I want to hit you with my stick and you're running away. Okay, and next level. So we are going to call it an episode here. Go to save the game. And it has been fun. Thank you for watching. I will catch you all next episode. Cheers.